Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal maintain top spot with 1-0 victory over Fulham. Arsenal solidified their position at the summit of the Premier League table on Saturday evening with a hard-earned 1-0 win against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Leandro Trossard capitalised on a header from Gabriel in the second half to score the decisive goal, and a resolute defensive display ensured the Gunners returned to North London with 3 vital points. The result marked a positive return from the international break for Mikel Arteta's side, who have now amassed 19 points from their opening 8 matches. Fans can relive the full 90 minutes in the video above or click the link below for highlights of Saturday's triumph. Pep Guardiola speaks out to Leandro Trossard about Arsenal nick a 1-0 win over Fulham. 8 key takeaways from the clash. Arsenal battled their way to a gritty 1-0 victory against Fulham at Craven Cottage, with Leandro Trossard's lone goal securing 3 vital points for the Gunners. Bukayo Saka was the star of the show, lighting up the pitch in a proper English football scrap. Here's a rundown of 8 key observations from the match, served with a touch of British flair. Bukayo Saka was absolutely electric, back to his brilliant best after shaking off the rust from a lengthy injury. The lad was everywhere, tearing down the wing, bamboozling defenders, and showing the kind of spark that makes him Arsenal's talisman. He ran the show from start to finish, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a better player on the pitch. The Gunners had the game by the scruff of the neck, controlling the tempo and keeping Fulham's attack firmly in their pocket. Harry Wilson tried to pull off something special for the Cottagers. Fair play to him for having a go, but Arsenal's backline stood tall, refusing to budge an inch. It never felt like Fulham would nick a goal unless they conjured up a bit of magic. Away days after an international break are always a tough nut to crack in the Premier League. The stats back it up, only 1 or 2 of 10 matches typically end with the visitors taking the spoils. Fulham, a well-drilled side who know their onions, made life properly difficult for Arsenal. To come away with a win in a match like this is massive for a title-chasing side, and the way the lads stayed switched on straight after the break was top-notch. Pep Guardiola, Manchester City's gaffer, had high praise for Leandro Trossard's display. Trossard is a smart player. His goal against Fulham showed his knack for being in the right place at the right time, and the way he moves between the lines makes him tough to defend against. He's always a threat, whether he starts or comes off the bench, Guardiola said. Trossard's clinical finish proved the difference, underlining his knack for delivering in big moments. That said, Arsenal leaned heavily on Saka to unlock Fulham's stubborn low block. Without the creative spark of Martin Odegaard or Noni Madueke, the Gunners' attack looked a bit one-dimensional at times. Fans were left scratching their heads over why young Ethan Nwaneri didn't get a look in. This seemed like his kind of game. Has Mikel Arteta lost a bit of faith in the youngster for now? Eberechi Eze and Victor Gyökeres are still finding their feet in the squad, but their graft and heart more than make up for any lack of end product. Both players ran their socks off, and you can't fault their commitment. They've got the makings of proper stars if they can start turning chances into goals. Riccardo Calafiori came agonizingly close to a stunner, only for his cracking effort to be chalked off for offside. The Italian has a proper nose for danger, always popping up in the right spots to cause havoc. Meanwhile, Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli keep proving they're game-changers, whether they're in the starting 11 or coming off the bench to give the opposition a proper headache. Finally, a massive shout-out to the rock-solid trio of David Raya, Gabriel Magalhaes, and William Saliba. Cool as a cucumber, they never looked rattled and laid the foundation for another clean sheet. With long-term contracts in the bag, Arsenal are sorted with this lot at the back. This win was a proper statement, the kind of result that shows the Gunners mean business in the race for the title. Trossard, we only needed one chance as Arsenal secure victory over Fulham. Leandro Trossard delivered a stellar performance as Arsenal clinched a hard-fought victory against Fulham in the Premier League, and the Belgian forward shared his thoughts on the result. This win was crucial for the Gunners, who are steadily building momentum in their pursuit of the league title. In recent seasons, matches against Fulham have often proved challenging for Arsenal, making this fixture a significant test of their resilience and composure. All eyes were on Mikel Arteta's side to see how they would handle the pressure, and they rose to the occasion at critical moments, securing 3 valuable points. Trossard's defining moment and Arsenal's resolve. The match showcased Arsenal's ability to adapt and remain focused under pressure. Though not at their scintillating best, the Gunners displayed maturity and patience. Leandro Trossard, once again, stepped up in a pivotal moment, scoring the decisive goal that sealed the victory and ensured Arsenal maintained their impressive form. A disallowed penalty in the first half could have disrupted Arsenal's rhythm, but the team remained unfazed. Despite a somewhat lackluster first-half display, with a slower tempo than usual, the players responded positively after the break. The second half saw a marked improvement, with Arsenal taking control of the game and eventually breaking the deadlock through Trossard's clinical strike. Trossard's consistent impact. Trossard's influence has been a constant throughout the season, and his knack for delivering in tightly contested matches has made him an increasingly vital figure in Arteta's squad. His ability to produce moments of quality when it matters most has endeared him to fans and cemented his importance to the team. The Belgian's goal against Fulham was a testament to his composure and precision, qualities that have become hallmarks of his performances. His contribution ensured Arsenal walked away with the points, further bolstering their credentials as serious title contenders. Trossard reflects on the victory. Speaking after the final whistle, Trossard expressed pride and satisfaction with both the result and the team's determination. As quoted by BBC Sport, he said, "I'm really proud. It was a tough game for us. The first half wasn't our best in terms of quality, but we kept fighting and believed in ourselves. We only needed one chance, and thankfully, we took it. After that, we controlled the game." His comments perfectly encapsulate the team's mindset, highlighting their belief and tenacity even when not at their peak. Trossard's goal and his post-match reflections reinforce the notion that grinding out results in difficult matches is a hallmark of a successful side. A sign of Arsenal's title credentials. Arsenal may not always dazzle or rack up goals, but games like this demonstrate their ability to secure victories when it counts, a crucial trait in any title challenge. Their performance against Fulham underlines their growing maturity and ability to navigate tricky fixtures, ensuring they remain firmly in the race for Premier League glory. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!